Hi guys, and welcome back to my Mindful Crochet. I am delighted to share a little new project which I am working on. So basically, I'm in this group on Facebook, and it was founded by Olivia. I can't pronounce her surname. And she started this group a couple of years ago after losing her best friend, and she wanted to do something in her friend's memory, as well as the fact she was struggling with her mental health, and she found that crochet was really, really good for it. So she has this little group, and this is her book with lots of different projects in it, which you can crochet and hide and leave out for people to find. I mean, you don't have to do flat ones like this. You can do any sort. There's people on it that has done little knitted dolls with stuffing inside and different things like that. But as you all know, I love doing the hearts, and the hearts was always my top crochet project to crochet for charities to raise money for them. And I decided that I don't want to be making, like hats and ear warmers and stuff like that to sell, because there's a whole rigmarole and all the stress around selling and stuff. And I just wanted to do something for me. And I thought this went really, really well with my ethnics, but it also goes really well with the fact that I like to crochet for charities and things, and because crochet is so good for my complex PTSD. I didn't want to be making things that was going to be sitting about the house, because I can't make a big range of things. I mean, there's not a lot that I would really wear and stuff like that. I mean, I did do a crochet vest top. It was a crochet top during the summertime. It took me all of the 2 months. um I mean, it was a mindful project, but I prefer quick and easy things like this, which I can do in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes. It roughly takes me to do a heart. And, it means I can give back, I can pay it forward. And um, I thought this would be the perfect thing for me to do. So, this is where my new crochet group comes into it. I am now, instead of calling myself Cats, Coffee and Crochet, I am now Hearts and Happiness crochet group on Facebook. It is a public group, so people can find it a lot easier. And inspired by Olivia, at the minute anyway, for this month, I am doing hearts. I'm going to show you some of the ones I've already made at the minute and what other ones I've still to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in a little cellophane bag with a lovely little message in it. Say it was made by me, and I'm going to hide them in different places round my town for local people, kids and adults alike, to find and have a little keepsake to take home with them. I've also decided to crochet different things for each month. So it just won't be hearts. So it'll be hearts for September. It's going to be something different related to autumn for October, something different in November, and something different again in December. The hearts are hanging hearts, so you can hang them. Some of the other stuff for October and November, they may not be hanging, but you can put a safety pin on the back and you can wear them as a brooch. And December's will be hanging so that you can hang it on your Christmas tree. I'm also doing the little self-care boxes as well, like the one I sent Deirdre, free of charge, including the postage, as long as the person is within the UK. And if you'd like to nominate somebody for a self-care box, all you have to do is send me a message to my email or on the group on Facebook, and just tell me the person's address and why you think um, they should get a self-care box. So I'm doing those as well as this, because crochet is so good for my complex PTSD. I hadn't done it there actually for about a month. I kind of lost my crojo, as they talk about, and I'd lost my motivation for it. I was doing a lot of reading at the time, and instead of crochet, with the kids being off for the summer, and it was just a very stressful time. Even when they went back there for a couple of weeks, it's really only this week. I wasn't well either last week. I'm still getting over the tail end of that, and it's really only this week since I decided to do this that I've got my motivation back for my crochet, and started my hypnotherapy as well, and I've started to feel much better and much more relaxed, more calm and more peaceful. And this is what crochet gives me. Crochet gives me calmness. It helps me to feel peaceful. It relaxes me. It's really good for my brain, and especially when it's quick and easy projects, it gives me a sense of accomplishment. So that is what I'm doing, hearts and happiness, and I'm crocheting little hearts this month to hide them for adults and children to find that lives in my local town. Obviously, I don't drive, so it's just walking distance. So I mean, it's doing two things. It's getting me out of the house. It's getting me walking, which is good. So it's giving me exercise. I'm getting out in nature, though I do anyway with my photography, back and forward. But also, I was just thinking too, because it's coming into the winter time, a lot of people has the SAD, the seasonal affective disorder. And a lot of people do walk along the river. Sorry, it's my phone. Along the river and up around the viaduct and stuff where I live here in Randallstown. And I would stop quite often to chat to quite a few of those people. I mean, I don't even know some of their names, and I only know them to see. But like me, they're glad to get out for the exercise, and they're glad to get out for that social connection. So, I thought about the seasonal affective disorder and some of those people, and I thought it'd be really lovely for them to find, you know, one of these little keepsakes, and it would help to brighten up their day. So that is what I'm doing, because, it helps me to feel good, and it'll also help someone else to feel good. So, without further ado, by the way, if you want this book, you can get it on Amazon. That's where I got it. Jasmine is looking me to do these. So, I'm going to have to do these in between the hearts and October's um, crochet project, if you like, for the ones for October. But I might actually put some of these out in October as well. So, I might do the cats and the other thing as well and do two. So she's looking at the cats. So there'll be some of those as well. I'm going to try, but little things like this is quick and easy. I can do these in about 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, I have to border on the nose and the eyes, but that's not too difficult. I've done that before when I done the actual cat that I made, Jasmine. What was it, last year? And the same with Daniel's lizard, which is, I can't pronounce this right, Ambergormy. But these aren't Ambergormy, but they are done on the round. The little cats, most of these are done on the round. So it's a chain ring for most of these. And then for the heart, it's your chain ring, and then or your magic ring, and then it's just half trebles and double trebles, and it's quite enjoyable. I now kind of know the pattern off by heart because I done these back in February, if you remember, to raise money for hearing dogs for deaf people, and I crocheted about 28 or more of those little hearts, and they were a bestseller. I managed to, I think I raised about £100 or so. I think it was, doing those little hearts. So they are my, they're my first project. So without further ado, because this is going on a wee bit, these are some of the hearts I've done so far. So I'm trying to do two of each color. So I've done a green one. I don't know if you can see that because the sun's coming in there too, and then the light isn't great then when I go to bring it up here. Let me see. Oh, there's better. Right, we'll do it this way. So actually, is this? Oh no, I was gonna say I might be able to see it better if we do it this way. If there's a clear thing in here, but yeah, that'll do there. So they all have the little hanging bit, so you can hang them up. So they do. So that's the green one. Jasmine loves the lavender one. This is the lavender one. In fact, I think she told me yesterday she wants me to do a couple of lavender hearts, as well as those cats. And I could laugh at her. She waits until I start a crochet project like this, and then she gives me a list of things she wants me to crochet. And they've done a little white one as well. I have loads of balls of wool. I have a big tub about this size off the ground upstairs with a ton of wool in it. I've just picked out a few to fit in the bag down here. And we have a yellow one. So those are the three colours, two of each I have done so far. I'm hoping to get some out by the tail end of this week, weather permitting, as well. And then these are some more colours I'm starting with. So I'll be doing two of this nice pink colour. I do have lights in this colour as well, like a baby pink too I'll be doing. I love this peach colour. This reminded me of the sunsets during the summertime. So I'll do two in that colour as well. That I may be able to use that for next month's project as well. So pardon me, there's a little clue for you. And then the blue, the lovely Royal Navy blue, I'll be doing 2 of those next. So as soon as I go off camera, I'll be doing 2, 4, 6 in these colours, hearts, and that'll probably do me for today because I already have done, not all of these, but I've done 6 of these already this morning, and then I stopped for lunch and to give my hands a wee bit of a rest. It's good to take breaks with crochet, especially with the hands. I would tend to get sore sort of um, in this bit here because I'm always having to keep this finger out like this to work the wool on the left side. So that'll be 12 hearts then I will have crocheted today. And then tomorrow I was hoping to get out with my camera and do a bit of nature photography and then do some hearts when I come back. So that's basically what I'm up to. So if you live in Randallstown, keep an eye out for some little hearts being hidden around Randallstown for you to find and keep as a little keepsake. I hope they help to brighten your day. And if anybody wants to join in, knitters or crocheters, you're welcome to do so. Now I don't know if they have another book. This is a crochet one, and I've seen they had 2. Olivia's 2 groups. She's got this group, and then she has another group, Random Acts of Knitting and Crochet. There is patterns in there for knitters as well, but this is the crochet book. I don't know if she's done another book with just like random acts of knitting kindness in it, because I didn't look, because I prefer crochet. It's faster for me than knitting. But if you are a knitter, you can look on that group and, you can find, I'm sure, have a look on Amazon and see if there is one of those random acts of knitting kindness, maybe with knitting patterns in it. The heart pattern actually that's in this book is not the same heart pattern that I use. I got mine off Ravelry, which is my go-to place for most of my patterns because I need them written down. Sometimes with coloured photographs, but mainly just written down. Once I see what it is, then I know how to crochet it then. Whereas I can't really follow along with a video such as this. I need to write it down as I'm watching the video, which means then I can't really watch the video if I'm writing down what I need to do. You have to pause it and start it and all that carry on. So yeah, written patterns is mainly what I work with. But yeah, you can find patterns for these on YouTube as well, crochet and knitting. In fact, if you're a knitter, I would recommend Knit with Hannah channel on YouTube if you're a knitter. She does beginner knitting and all as well. Not sure if she does small things like this. I know she does blankets and scarves and hats and stuff like that. I haven't really seen her do any small things like this, but she's the only knitting channel I know of which I previously followed. And crochet wise, as I say, there's this book. If you prefer written or on YouTube, there's Bella Coco. There's also Blossom Crochet, which I follow as well, although I think she's mainly blankets. Bella Coco, that's her heart, I think, from this book. That's her heart. I did have the pattern for her heart at the very start, but her heart was very, very small, and I wanted them bigger and couldn't work out back then how much bigger I needed them, so I went and got a different pattern off Ravelry. But Ravelry has knitting and crochet patterns. It's really good. Some of them's free and some of them you have to buy. But anyway, I'm going to go and get some more of these done so that I have some to put out maybe Thursday or Friday on my way back from school. I'm just keeping them in this Haribo tub to keep them safe from the cats and the kids. So that's what I'm up to. And hearts and happiness, that's me, because the crocheting brings me happiness and hope, and hopefully when people find these little hearts, hopefully they'll help to bring them some happiness and hope as well. So you can catch me on my Facebook group, Hearts and Happiness. It's a public group, so it's easier to find this time. Or you can email me if I can remember. I'll put the email either in the comment section or the description box in this video. So yeah, I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.